Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Sip and Trip Friday.
Sip and Trip.
Sip and Trip Friday. What's going
It's been a
on?
minute. I know. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Yes,
It definitely has been a minute. So what's up, y'all? We are super excited to be here today on the Morning Tea Radio Show. If this is your first time tuning in, we haven't been here in a while. We're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. But we are just so excited to be back on the air, to be with the people in Radio Land. So what's going on with you, Nice?
You know what? You've been under.
Listen.
You've been doing your thing. So
you've been doing your thing too.
Yeah. You know, but you had to take a sit down.
Yeah, I had to take a sit down.
Yeah, you had to take a sit down for a minute. So how you feeling?
I feel good. I really do feel good. You know, 2023, we're gonna talk about that because you know, a lot of things transpired in 2023.
Right.
A lot of things transpired. But you know, after it's all said and done, I thank God for it. I thank God for all of the things that I learned in 2023. We're gonna talk a little bit more about that during the morning tea topic. But I'm just grateful.
Right.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful
Right.
for God's grace, His mercy. I'm grateful for the lessons that I learned last year.
Right.
That's taken me into 2024. So
right.
What about yourself?
You know what? Just I ain't gonna lie. I just been learning. Like spiritually, just trying to just learn and grow. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Learning more about myself.
For sure.
You know, and just learning, you know, like I say, take it day by day.
Taking it day by day.
Yeah, just taking it day by day. Yeah, when you take it day by day, things just seem like they just work out a little bit better.
Yeah, for sure. One of the things that I did learn in 2023 is just allowing God to be who He is.
Right.
You know, allowing God to be who He is, allowing Him to do His will and be okay with His will and what it is. Because a lot of times we get caught up in the things that we want, we desire. And not really go back into thinking of, okay, you know, God, this was God's plan all along.
Right.
This was what He had along for in our own personal journeys.
Right.
This is what He had for us, and to be able to say that we are, you know, we got beyond those moments, and then to be able to always go back and look and say, you know what, it had to happen this way. It had to happen this way in order for it to turn out the way that it turned out. So I'm just extremely grateful, built some new relationships at the end, you know, in 2023, saw some people for who they were, saw some people for who they are,
man,
you know what I mean?
Crazy.
And but I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So listen, if this is your first time tuning in to the Morning Tea Radio Show, we know we utilize this platform for businesses, entrepreneurs, those who are wanting to grow and enlarge their network and territory. We know that we have been out, but super excited to be back in the building, to be able to cater to those who are wanting to expand their network and enlarge. And we are now out and about doing different things, catering to those who have events that are coming up, you know, those who are needing hosting, those are needing broadcasting. We had some things that took place at the end of the year last year. So shout out to Patrina, who had a Veterans Gala that we were able to contribute to and be a part of. I was the host, and you did all of the filming for it. So shout out to her.
She definitely utilized our services in multiple ways. So definitely she got commercials and we definitely went out and filmed that event. Appreciate you for even recommended the station. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
I
want to say this here. You might see some little sweaty little pebbles on the head.
You doing a new thing?
Yeah. You know, I committed to trying to exercise at least 10 to 15 minutes daily.
Okay.
I said if the one thing that I could do for myself is commit to doing 10 minutes.
Right.
10-minute workout.
10
so
minutes,
or more.
It's a hard 10 minutes though, ain't it?
You know what it is. it you know, especially when you first start. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's the warm up.
And so I'm hoping to grow and get better. But I actually exercised. I've been exercising day and night.
That's good,
the
man.
last couple of days. And I'm gonna tell you something. When I tell you I feel better.
Yeah. the hardest part is to get started.
Yeah.
Once you get your mind mentally prepared for what it is that what your desires are. And that's with anything.
Yeah.
It's, putting one foot in front of the other and saying, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm really going to do it. So shout out to you for being committed to doing your 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. So man, like right now, I just feel super energized.
Yeah.
Yeah, committing to something that's different.
Yeah.
Committing to change.
And that's what
hopefully
Tabitha got. Yeah. Listen, one of the things next, and life will life and say, "No, I ain't gonna do it today."
But you know
I'm gonna sit down today.
One thing that I heard is that
consistency. You do it for 30 days,
and then even we give time to everything else. Yeah. Why not give time to? And I'm worth 10 minutes for myself.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to those who are tuning in and who are watching us this morning. If you are on Facebook Live, if you are on 90.3 GMT, the app, or if you are on the web, gmtradio.com, we definitely appreciate you. Share the information.
Yeah.
Let somebody know what's going on, because we got some good things that's coming up. I know that it is Black History Month.
For sure.
It's Black History Month, the month of February, although we should celebrate Black history every single day. Just excited to have a month that is catered to us, catered to the culture. So we are excited about that. There's been some things that's going on. So I'm going to introduce something that I felt in my spirit this morning for those who are, culture changers, those who are doing the work that's out here in the community, that's doing different things. I want to celebrate them. So I just came up with, on my way here, right into the station, if you know someone who needs to be celebrated, and I'm not talking about these people that get celebrated all the time that we see across social media, but I am talking about those that are laying in the cut.
Yeah.
Those who are doing different things, organization leaders,
getting it out the mud,
digging in the trenches, and all that. Yeah, all of them. Okay. If you want to nominate them, all you have to do is inbox myself, DM me their name, why you are selecting them as a history maker, why you are selecting them, a picture of them as well as their social media handles, because I'm going to personally choose someone at the end of the month, and I'm going to give them a monetary gift.
Right.
I am going to treat them to a monetary gift, because oftentimes I sow, and so now I want to sow into somebody else that are definitely out here doing some amazing things. It doesn't have to be seen. It doesn't have to be financial donations. It could be serving time and being committed to culturally changing by being a history maker. So that's my contribution for Black History Month. That's my contribution for Black History Month. So shout out to everybody who is rocking with us. We got Dale Musco as well as Bridget Thomas. Shout out to my sister Cassandra that's my cousin Cassandra, and my sister Ingrid, as well as author Dexter Powell. I know my mom is tuned in. Shout out to I'm gonna say my gossip engineer, who sends us everything that we need to know. So listen, I got on a Black History shirt. Let me go ahead and just take my jacket off.
Okay.
It says tired. I'm tired. And then it also has the dates included on my shirt. So
I got on a Black History shirt.
You do? Too. Yeah. Okay, your shirt says.
It says true.
True.
God loves me now and forever.
And forever. Isn't that the truth? Yeah, God loves me shirt. Now and guess forever.
What? You can actually buy these shirts.
Yeah.
So they're available. So we're gonna put that information up in a few. So
absolutely, absolutely. So listen, also when we talk about 2023, and some lessons that was learned in 2023. Wait. Let's give them some tea gossip before we get into the deep intellectual conversation. Some tea gossip. So if this is your first time tuning in to the Morning Tea Radio Show, we have a segment that's called Tea Gossip. It's some things that's happening. It could be in the entertainment industry. It could be things that's happening in the city of Houston. It could be things that's happening around the world. Whatever the case may be, it could be gossip that I've had in conversation that I just want to bring up during the tea gossip segment of the show. So here is some tea for you. What is up with the Turkey Leg Hut?
You know what? That's business.
It's business.
Yeah, but it might be. I don't know.
Yes.
Like so, it could be good business. It could be
bad business.
Bad business. It could be. I know. Wasn't employees?
Yeah. So
not paid or something.
So for those who don't know, the Turkey Leg Hut, and then the Turkey Leg Hut has always been in the news for something. They owe somebody something. So this time it is the employees that have come out and said that they have not gotten paid. There was an email that was sent out to Lynn, who was the quote unquote co-owner of the Turkey Leg Hut, that he was terminated. his services was no longer needed. There was some.
Now this is a speculation. This is not.
No, this is what was out.
Oh.
This is what he posted himself.
Oh, okay.
So this is not allegedly. This is what I seen and read.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That he and so it discussed some financial issues that was going on. Wow. So after that, then there were messages. Looks like there was a group text message of the employees that were sending messages. They were all of them included. Management was included in those messages, and they discussed asking specific questions of, can I cash my check? Is the money in the account? My check bounced.
2024.
So all of these things.
2023 had an effect on it. Man, look.
They had an effect. But here's my thing. But then there were also in that same dialogue, for those employees that are supposed to be on the schedule working today need to come in.
Oh, damn.
So not only that you not get paid, you got to go to work.
But you still got to come in.
You got to come to work. So they fired half of the staff. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this publicly, and I have the right to say this. I do have receipts of there were other business owners that was associated with them that checks bounced.
Wow.
So I think it was.
Is this gossip?
No, this is real.
Is this gossip or is this?
This is real business situation.
Jesus.
But the ultimate thing, and this is and I know that they are going through transitions in their life with them being husband and wife, and I get it. I understand that things happen during that process. But there's also business that has to be taken care of, and I'm a firm believer of this. If we have a conversation, I can respect the conversation up front rather than being reactive because things happen after. You know what I'm saying? If there was if they were being proactive, listen, y'all, we slow, which I don't know if they're slow. This is what's going on. We're going to have to let y'all lay low for a minute until, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Until we get ourselves together, because I see them going to new spots with the truck and make it. So I'm just like, okay, what do? Do we sell certain things in the livelihood in order for us to get back on track? Because there are things, expensive things that they withhold that they could probably sell to take care of things. Or don't put yourself out there in that light like that. Yeah. You know, so it's pretty bad over there. It's pretty bad.
Wow.
It's pretty bad over there. So
that's just, we just don't pray.
We can do some advertising.
We can pray. We can
do. Let us know if we need to do. No, but seriously though, I really do hope as that they get back on track.
I'm just say as a business owner, you know, man, I know that times can get really shaky.
Yeah,
they can get really shaky. But then at the same time, we got to be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
We got to be honest. Yeah. We got to be, and in business, honesty is questionable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, especially with our employees.
But I think if they would have, so here's my thing.
Yeah.
If the people are working, allow them the opportunity to say, am I going to give you grace until this time frame to give me? Because, you know, people were saying on there, my bills are due.
Right.
Things are going on. You know, in my life, and they're not held reliable for what y'all have going on.
Yeah.
The thing is that if you are allowing me to continuously work,
right,
you're allowing me to continuously do my part in being on time and servicing the people.
Right.
I have an expectation of what's supposed to come to me at a specific time, because at the end of the day, they don't know what I have in my account that's coming out, that's automatically coming out because of specific things. And so I really do hope and pray that they get it back together, because there were a very good culture restaurant for the city of Houston. There were a lot of celebrities that come here, want to go there, and all of those different things. I really do hope that they turn it around, though. I really do.
Yeah.
So that's the H-Town tea gossip. All right, so let's talk about this Club Shay Shay.
Okay.
Club Shay Shay with Cat Williams beginning, Monique, and now DL Hughley. They are really battling of the sexes out here.
Shay Shay winning.
He is, and I listen because I'm 2.5 hours in on Monique.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. I never went and watched. I watched clips.
Yeah.
But when Katt Williams came out, I actually sat down and just watched what exactly he.
So tell me your thoughts about Katt. Tell me your thoughts based on what it is that the rumors were, and then based on what it is that he
got
shared.
a right to come on and speak his mind and tell his truth.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else tell their truth, he could tell his truth. But I think his truth was more. I think it might have been a little bit more credible.
Wow.
I think his truth might have been, okay, I'm gonna push some buttons. I'm gonna shake this cage up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make people start talking.
Yeah.
And guess what they started doing?
They start talking. There's a lot of people that start, like it was a lot of people.
And in the talking, I'm gonna say this here. In the talking,
yeah,
I never heard nobody say he was wrong. Like that didn't happen.
Yeah. I didn't see anybody that said it didn't happen, but I did see some people that he just mentioned that there was they came back and some of the little parts that he made, they didn't say that he was wrong, but they added like what really happened.
They didn't say it didn't happen. They said it happened like this.
Yeah. That's facts.
They didn't say it didn't happen.
Yeah.
They said it happened, but it happened like this.
Yeah, for sure.
So guess what? If we do something, you're gonna have your own perspective of how it happened. You might be excited about it. I might not.
Right.
And you might say, it happened exciting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but it happened.
Yeah, it happened.
So
he shook the couch up though.
He shook that cage.
He took Shay Shay. Now Club Shay Shay was doing good. He was doing good.
Yeah,
but he took it to the next level when he had Katt on there. And then now Monique. Listen.
And see this thing. I caught a little bit of DL Hughley.
But did you see Monique though?
Yeah, I seen it.
Okay. I just want to make sure you saw one or the other.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna say is, and I'm going back to Katt Williams.
Yeah.
DL Hughley say that's a lie. He's saying that didn't happen. When you no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But with Katt Williams, none of that was said.
Yeah. But here's my thing. Here's my, and I get it.
Katt Williams
listening to, but also Monique is not backing down though. Her nor her husband. After DL come on, then they come back with their video. But here's my thing: when I watched Monique and I listened to DL, I'll be honest with you, open, honest, and transparent. Her things line up.
Yeah.
Like they line up with what she's saying.
For sure.
And the only thing to me that DL is going to is he's upset because of something that she said.
Yeah.
And so he's attacking her weight.
Yeah.
He's using those type of things to say. But here's my thing with him as well. Even if she said, like she said on her video, she repeated, and this is her Instagram, she repeated what he had already said about his daughter.
Right.
She had an opinion of, you believed your friend over what your daughter said about her being molested.
Right.
That's your fault that you did that.
Right.
That's an internal insecurity that you have that you're still upset with. So if anybody bring that up, you can't be mad if they bring that up.
I'm gonna just say this here though, like kids should be like, when they go to these interviews, I think the kids should be off limits. Like, we should not talk about people's kids. I don't care what it is. You shouldn't talk about people's kids. The kids ain't. Let's talk about me and you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about what happened between me and you. Keep my kids, because what happens is that can escalate.
And it
could escalate to a whole different.
I
problem.
think that's more of what he's upset about than all of the other stuff. I think that and I get it. I understand that kids.
When you have kids
should be off limits. They
totally
should be, especially in a sensitive situation. A sensitive situation that he's still dealing with. If you even mention it, even if he mentioned it first, if you even say something. But here's the thing. Here's my thing as well. You wasn't upset when that other culture was mentioning and asking you questions about it. When they were saying, so for me, it's the deliverer, it's the messenger, and saying the same exact thing that was being asked and said of the other people. But you're still directing everything towards her and what it is that she said. I'm not saying that I'm not giving him a pass and saying that giving her a pass and saying that it was right.
The questions could have been different and the responses could have been different. on the other. And I'm not, because I don't know those interviews.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if maybe if he mentioned it was to uplift him or something, I don't know.
No,
but it wasn't.
It was the questioning of.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not speaking on. I'm saying kids being mentioned.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But if you're gonna get mad at one, you need to get mad at all of them. You need to be cussing out all the rest of them, and you need to be calling them fat and 4 eyes, whatever.
I
whatever it is, I think it's the messenger. I think deep down he has something that's whatever. But I agree with a lot of the things that Monique said when she said that she said the same thing that Taraji said. But it was the messenger. So there was a lot of good points in her interview. Right. And granted, I wasn't there. None of us was there to know what took place. But I do appreciate the fact that she
to every story, there's different sides. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Your side, their side, and the truth.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, people gonna go on and say, they gonna say their experience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and if she experienced what she say she experienced, then we cannot blame her for saying what she
and as she said, she had receipts that Shay listened to. She had things that he listened to that he even mentioned on his show. He heard them.
Right.
So there are some truths to some of the things that she said. But, I definitely love the fact that he has opened his couch up for people to come. So if you feel like she lying and she mentioned you, just like anybody else with Cat Williams, they feel you need to go and speak your truth and say what it is that really happened. Although none of us will ever know what really took place, but the individuals that were in the room. But still, he has opened up the opportunity. So Chandra Cousin said, no matter how old your kids are, they should not be brought up in conversation. And a lot of y'all are saying the same thing, that kids are off limits. And I agree, definitely leave the kids out, especially with such a sensitive thing as your child was
I like what
molested.
Bridget said. It's a bunch of mess.
Yeah.
It is sad. Yeah, to me, man, it's like,
and then it's publicly sad.
And then I say this here, okay, it happened 20 years ago, whatever. Yeah. It happened.
Yeah.
But okay, so with social media, we're gonna go on and we can get likes, we can get sponsors, we can do all that. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I get that part. But it's stuff that happened years ago.
Yeah.
And everybody has went their own way, done radio shows, done TV, done comic, Netflix. That never stopped that person from, maybe they could have went a different route.
I just feel like it was swept underneath the rug. And now the opportunity is for people, because it's been, like, as we say in Louisiana, shoo-shoo.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of shoo-shooing about the certain situations. And then now there's an opportunity for people to come out and speak about them.
Yeah.
So what happens is, now that whatever was underneath that rug, is the rug has been taken off.
It's a whole bunch of mess.
It is. It definitely is a bunch of mess.
Yeah,
it is. It's a bunch of mess.
And like I say,
but
man,
I'm a firm believer in too. Like, you speak your truth. If things have been going on.
Just think about this. You was 20-something, 30-something then.
Yeah.
You done made the 50, 60.
Yeah.
And you still arguing about stuff.
And then publicly on social media. Y'all, to me, just go sit down.
Man, look. You did that, I did this, babe. Let's get together. Let's make some money.
Right.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Sit down and leave it alone. Like, it would. Yeah. You know how they would blow up if they came back and did a tour together, just because people would be like, man, I want to go.
And then what's gonna make them go harder is that, okay, I'm DL Hughley now. I'm Monique now.
Yeah.
It's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might have different writers. I might have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My team different. So I'm gonna try to outdo you.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna try to outdo me, and you'll get the best. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be the best show. Like she talked about with Samore. She talked about that. Samore said, no, you're gonna be the headliner, because they're gonna give the best show. It's about the show. So anyway, that's about Club Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay is the block is hot on Club Shay Shay.
Real quick. We're gonna be messing real quick.
I don't know about
messing. So if it was DL, Monique, Steve, Mike Epps.
Okay.
Who you headlining? Some more. Who you headlining?
I'm headlining. Ooh. You know what? I'm a headline Mike. I'm a headline Mike.
Everybody gonna rub Mike. Hey, y'all tell me if it's DL Hughley, Monique, Mike Epps, some more, Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey.
That's it. That's all you said.
Okay. Who
I'm going with Mike.
Who you headlining?
I'm going with Mike. I think all the rest of them are kind of. Let me not say that.
You finna be messy.
I was about to say something that people really don't like. Mike. Yeah, the other was a little they rusty. Washed up. Like we say, they a little washed up.
You think?
Yeah, man. Like we not laughing at their jokes.
Kevin Hart. Can you take Kevin Hart in there? If you throw Kevin Hart in there.
I'm not a real huge Kevin Hart fan.
Neither.
I'm not a real huge Kevin Hart fan.
The
reason why let me tell you why I like Mike. I like Mike because he's so unexpected.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna come out his mouth. And most of everything that come out his mouth is funny. And I like the realness of Mike Epps.
Yeah.
You know, it's not his show, they're not strategic to me. It's like it's just random. It don't seem like he's rehearsed it. It don't seem like so. I'm gonna go with Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Mike too.
I'm gonna go with Mike. Okay,
if we threw Sid and
they washed up too to me.
Sid and what's the little man? Kevin Hart and so who you gonna run?
I'm still running
number 1 and 2.
Out of
we know people gonna say Mike.
So I'm gonna do Mike, and then I'm gonna do. I probably do Steve.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
That's my choice.
Those
are my two.
I'm gonna go with Mike Epps headlining and Kevin Hart.
Yeah, no. I'm just not a huge Kevin Hart fan, but I like him in the movies. I just don't really like, But hey, that's my choice. That's my choice. So y'all, okay, so that's about Club Shay Shay.
She said you look beautiful, Mika.
Oh, thank you.
I can't look handsome.
That's my mommy.
I'm just trying to say.
Thank you,
Lady Gail Johnson. Yes. Can I look handsome?
Listen, she is. She talking about me. Give me my flowers, Mama. Give me my flowers.
I'm here with you. We riding in this car together.
What about? Okay, so let's talk about the Grammys. Let's talk about Jay-Z and the Grammys.
Okay. So
Jay-Z came up. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all think was Jay-Z right for what he said in regards to the Grammys when he talked about, how they choose, and he wanted them to get it right, and they haven't gotten it right, and him boycotting and different people boycotting the Grammys, and what he said about his wife. What do you think about that? What you think?
He stood up for his wife.
I'm
with you.
Every time.
I'm with you. If that's how you feel about it, because hey, look, we came to this thing together. We gonna leave together.
Yeah. Now you're not gonna put in Ghost. Baby can never sits in the corner.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sit baby in the corner.
Yeah.
Yes. So listen. So I feel like he was right. There are some people that feel like he was wrong though.
Yeah.
They feel like he shouldn't have used that platform. It was about.
Okay. So let's get it straight. Let's keep it 100. They've been using our platforms for everything. Let's keep it 100. They've been using our platform for everything.
Yeah.
And then if it wasn't for us, let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for us, would it be those type of awards?
Right. Right.
Because you had to give him an award.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if he's receiving an award for something of high standard, he have a right to speak his mind.
And it was Dr. Dre's award. But let me tell you, if y'all paid attention, and if you didn't pay attention, and there's some clips that have come out, I don't think Dr. Dre wanted him. I don't think that was the time for him to express that, receiving his award.
Right.
Because you can tell that he was a little disturbed by that.
Yeah.
Like,
well, he should have got up and got his own. I'm just saying.
What? He should have got what?
Dre should have got up and got his.
What was he supposed to do?
I'm just saying. If you saying he looking.
He was looking like he was a little disturbed because it was a happy moment of receiving something of his honor.
Yeah.
It was his award that he received, and I think that he really was.
We did a Kanye.
Feeling a certain type of way.
I don't know how y'all feel, but I feel like this.
Yeah, he pulled a stunt, but
and then too,
I think he took away from the moment.
It helped the situation at the same time because people started tuning in and now they come in.
Yeah.
Now they like it. Now they dislike it. Now so all this stuff is controversy is gonna always win on social media.
For sure.
It
always is gonna win on social media.
Always gonna win.
So listen, another thing that we have some exciting news. We have the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl week. So we got Kansas City Chiefs, and then we also got San Francisco 49ers. Who you going for? Who you rooting for?
I ain't a fan of either one, but I'm a rock with. I know 49ers are gonna probably do that thing.
I hope the 49ers win. I used to be a 49ers fan though. Yeah. I used to like when Joe Montana was playing with the 49ers. Right, I like the 49ers. But, you know, I hope that, you know, they both have been teams that's been they both have won. Yeah. But I'm pulling for San Fran on Sunday as well. But listen, the Houston Texans is doing their thing. Yeah. Last night the coach got coach of the year. The quarterback got rookie of the year. So they definitely are doing their thing. And then AJ Johnson is also got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Wow, come on.
So we got some Houston folks that's putting it on the map. Yeah. I'm still not a Texans fan, but I appreciate them representing the city.
We know who you rocking with.
Yeah, all day,
Saints,
every day.
All day.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
All day, every day. They didn't do too well this year.
Nah.
But you know, I'm still rocking with them. Hey, I was rocking with them with the yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah, so we're gonna get into a commercial break, y'all. And when we come back, we're gonna get into this morning tea topic. I want some insight. We want some insight on some things. That morning tea topic today is no more in 24. We're gonna talk about some of the things that we have learned and what we're not gonna do in this year. All right. So y'all make sure that y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with the morning tea topic. All right, we are live back in the studio. If you are just now tuning in, this is the Morning Tea Radio Show where we are here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It is Sip and Trip Friday where we talk about any and everything on Friday. And I know we're going through a lot of tea gossip. We talk about a lot of things, but just happy to be here.
Yeah. And let me say this here before we move forward on that commercial. If y'all know anybody that's looking to do a podcast or looking to do a radio show or anything like that, send them our way because that's what we do.
Absolutely.
That's what we do.
Oh man. I got people texting me. Shout out to my mama who texted me telling me that the coach didn't win. So I got a little excited.
Okay.
I got to say allegedly.
Yeah.
Go back that thing up. Yeah. Allegedly, but we definitely respect him. I know that he was up for it. I could have sworn I saw something. But anyway, shout out to my mom for that as well. Shout out to everybody who is rocking with us. My cousin down there in the boot in Louisiana, her birthday is this weekend. So shout out to her. Give an early shout out to her. Happy birthday, cousin. We love you over here at GMT. She is no stranger to the Morning Tea Radio Show. Y'all know she be up doing her thing, making sure that she supports. So we appreciate y'all. So listen, it is the year 2024, and I know we are in the month of February, but there are some things that you have learned that I have learned prior to this year that I said, you know what, I am not taking this into 2024. There's some things that I'm going to have to change about myself. There's some things that I'm going to change about the way that people are affiliated, how they treat me, how they rock with me. There's some things that I'm going to have to be intentionally doing in this year. So I wanted to talk about that. So for people who are tuned in, tell us some of the things, if you've made a decision to say that you are no longer being this individual, you are no longer carrying yourself in a certain way, you are no longer in business doing certain things. Share those things in the comments because we want to hold each other accountable. I know one of the things that I said for myself was I'm going to be more intentional where God places my feet and not me making a decision before I consult with him on whatever it is that I need to do and where I need to be. So that's one of the things that I said, no more in 2024 where I'll just be going and doing and placing myself in places, in spaces, and involved in things that God did not assign me to do. So what are some things that you guys have shared? Nice. What are some things that you shared that you are not doing in 2024? No more that you've learned, even from 2023?
Right.
Or even before that, what are some things that you said that you're not going to do?
You know what? I found out that wanting, what's the word? It's right on the tip of my tongue. I just can't say it right now, but just holding on to things that's unnecessary.
Got it.
You know, just holding on to things because it's dead weight.
Right.
It's things a lot of things that we hold on, we never can go back and change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We never can go back and fix. Some things we just got to understand that that's not fixable.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we just gotta let it go.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: How did you get to that point though? Because
you know
there are a lot of times that, and I mean, I'm speaking from self. Sometimes we want to get over things. We want to let things go, but there are triggers that mentally bring your mind back to that space.
Right.
So how is it that you made that decision, or how did you get to the point of saying, okay, I can let it go?
Yeah, honestly, and this is gonna sound cliche, but honestly, I prayed a lot.
Okay.
I prayed a lot. And then finally in my head, I had to tell myself, that's something that will never change. That's something that you just, it's no fix to that.
Right.
You know, that is what it is. And you've been holding on to that for so long. You know, the word that came to my mind, I was asleep, and the word that came to my mind was validation. And so what happens is I wanted certain things validated.
Got it.
I wanted my feelings validated from 15 years ago.
Got it.
You understand what I'm saying? And the killer part about that is they was validated. They just wasn't validated
how
the way
you
that
want.
I wanted.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And I tell this story. I told Roy the same thing on his show. Validation is something that's real serious, and subconsciously it sit in the back of your mind, and you can carry wanting to be validated from childhood,
right?
Thinking validation from childhood, and you 50 now. You know what I'm saying?
And you'll be surprised how those things that you internally are challenging from early ages, you don't even realize it until you get of age, where there are certain situations and certain things that has taken place where you don't even know that that's what it is. And it's affecting your relationships. It's affecting your business relationships. It's affecting because you're always wanting to be validated. So you're doing over and beyond. You're an overachiever. You are giving 150%, which is not bad, but you're seeking something in return for your actions that you're doing. So it can really take a toll on you. And that's good, because a lot of people feel like, even on social media, like people feel like they have to have a perception of being validated by what it looks like. And I know a lot of business owners, and I'm just going to keep it open, honest, and transparent. And as Nice say, 100, there are a lot of people who feel like they are not even doing what they say they are doing.
Right.
They're looking like they got it all together.
Right.
They're looking like they making a whole lot of money.
Right.
And the perception of what it looks like on social media are making people gravitate towards them. Right. They want to be in their circle. They want to spend $100 to be in the room. They want to spend $1,500 on whatever package or whatever. And they are over talking and under delivering. And when I say over talking, I'm saying they're showcasing that they already made it.
Is this gospel? Is this tea?
No, this is for real.
Okay.
This is serious. And I feel like, but it goes to what you said. They have to feel validated.
Right.
They have to get the attention of people wanting to feel like they're already at a level of where you're wanting to get to my level, but you haven't even met your own level.
Right. And I think in going through it, validation is something that you have to work at. Like when I say, I'm talking about getting over needing validation.
Okay.
It's something that you have to work at, because if you've been like that for years and years, seeking validation,
it don't just go away.
It just don't go away like that. So like I said, praying for me, and again, I ain't no preacher, I ain't none of that, but praying for me it's getting me
right.
It's getting me
right
over the hump, because I still go go through.
But here's the thing though, I think what people need to understand is you have to self-validate yourself.
Exactly.
You have to pour into yourself enough to where you know that you're already validated. Like, for one, like, God didn't place you here to not already be validated. He purposed you here for whatever it is that he has purposed you here on earth for. So you're already validated to even be alive, to even be here. But I think a lot of people feel like they have to get it from somebody else. They have to get it from somebody else when you're already. So when you learn to pour into yourself, when you learn to self-evaluate yourself, because I often do that. I often look at myself and say, okay, I need to be better in this area.
Right.
Like you said, I need to let that part go.
Right.
I can be in the room with them and speak and be cordial, but I don't need no validation from them to feel like I am who I am. You know what I mean? So I think that that's good to say that you're not taking it no more in 2024.
And then another thing that I do to validate myself is I take time. Like I try to get home and take time to where I sit in quiet. Like where nothing, I only have that time to think about the things that's going on with me. I ain't worried about my wife's situation. I ain't worried about my kids. The job. I'm thinking about things that's going on with me. And it give me time to reflect on, dang, okay, it's not really that bad, because when I really look at it, everybody bills is due. So I'm in the same boat with everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Just because my bills due don't mean that I'm just going through it. That's something that just happened. You know what I'm saying? People credit it should. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people is going through it since COVID. You know what I'm saying? Had to charge, so when you sit down and you have time to reflect on you can look at, damn, I'm not in the same, when I really look at it, I'm not in the same place that I was. You understand what I'm saying?
That goes back to you letting go too.
Yeah, quiet time is a time where you really taking time out, man, away from the kids, away from your husband, your wife, and where you just sit with self. Is a really, really, really good thing.
I always say, you have to, this is something that I tell people all the time. You have to quiet the noise and listen to the whispers of God. Sometimes he's not shouting at you in specific things. Sometimes you have to really sit down, take a breath, take a breather. And that's some of the things that I learned in 2023. My end of 2023, let me tell you, if I could have easily went into a depression, but I had to constantly pour into myself, talk to myself. I had to constantly ask God, like, Lord, okay, I need you because I'm slipping. Like, I got into those moments, and that's real. Like, that's real moments. And I had to listen and look at, it could have been this. It could have been that. Because if I sat and I welled in the actual moment in real time, I'm telling you, I could have slipped away. Because I really had moments. And for those who don't know or don't understand, like, I was down, and to be down and for a person that is always up, it was extremely difficult. It was extremely difficult to not press myself to feel better. Because I couldn't. You know what I mean? And so
and I think in times like that, we go through a humbling process where it's not God like beating you down, but he will humble you and make you say, okay, I'm a jealous God. You know what I'm saying? I understand that now. That God is a jealous God. And anytime you start relying on other things, if you truly saying that I'm gonna follow you, and and I'm gonna worship you, and okay, so now that you're saying that, I'm a jealous God. So if you start saying that, and then you steady relying on Paul, you steady relying on Debbie, you not really relying on me, we gonna have to humble you a little bit. And if we get you by yourself, and you start seeing, well, Paul really not there. Debbie really not there. And I'm just saying these names, people, but really not there. They ain't the only person who really who I really got
and
is G-O-D.
And I put people in place to assist you in the journey. And I like what Cousin said, but like the song says, I Told the Storm, that is my favorite song. And let me tell you why. That song has gotten me through so much. Because if anybody hasn't listened to that song, when you going through something, it really is a good song. But that is my favorite song, my ultimate favorite song. But anyway, saying all of that to say, like, it really, so for 2024, no more in 2024 for me, also was I'm going to strategically plan the hustle. Rather than hustle 24/7.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna be more intentional with the things that I'm going to do and put my efforts towards. Because you can hustle. I've hustled so long to the point to where and I got it it's in my blood. Like that's just how I was raised.
Right.
But what I did, however, I shouldn't say however, I realized that there's a lot that I missed out on because of that. So I feel like if I work smarter and not harder, then I can still enjoy the fruits of my labor by being able to do things, being with my family. The transitions that happened in 2023 allowed me to say, you know what? And even in 2024, people are slipping away.
Right.
And because of them and because of the things that has taken place that we have no control over, I have to seize and enjoy the moments.
Yeah.
And that's what I said in 20. Okay, now I'm not everything that comes to me, I'm not accepting.
Right.
Every place that asks me to come to, I'm not going.
Right.
Every person that calls and needs, I'm not giving.
Yeah.
Because I can ask God where I'm supposed to be.
Right.
Who I'm supposed to be doing these things with.
Yeah.
And then I know it'll be more intentional if he answers me and says yes. So there are going to be some no's.
Oh, yeah.
This year. Yeah. There is not going to be the ripping and running Mika that everybody has seen for so long.
So for all those, can I borrow?
No. No. I listen, and I'm saying this is real.
You know when we do this here, nah.
No.
Throw the head
listen,
back.
When I tell you I am so strategic, I have some people in my inbox right now, and I'm gonna keep it real. I post something yesterday, and been posting stuff about assistant nonprofit. Been doing it for years.
Right.
I post that we gave out. Have up to $25,000 in grant money to give away. Somebody just sent me, don't forget about me. Excuse me? I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, it might be me.
No, that wasn't you.
Oh, okay.
But
don't forget about me.
Here's the lesson in that.
Yeah.
Did you ever forget about me? Like,
hold on, Cassandra say, I love this.
I ain't got it. But did anybody?
I ain't got it.
Anybody? How many times have you forgotten about me?
Yeah.
No, I post stuff about people all the time that need. All the time. Now that I've said something that have drew your attention to it, don't forget about me.
Yeah.
I looked at that thing as forgotten.
Oh, man,
like because you're not.
So whoever typed that in is
forgotten.
Whoever typed this in is
forgotten.
Wow.
And the reason why is because I don't have an expectation that everybody has to do it, because that's not how God made me.
Right.
However, I am being more intentional this time with what God says, and not what Mika's, because Mika's a giver.
Yeah.
Leah will give the shirt off her back and try to figure out how she gonna find another one.
Wow.
But I'm not doing that.
Yeah. And you know what? One thing I learned that everybody don't deserve 100% of you, and that's something that I'm because I'm an open book.
Yeah.
And if I meet you and we get to talking, and I'm okay, I'm all in. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, but everybody don't deserve 100%. They gotta earn.
Yeah.
They gotta earn. They gotta build up. You know, you understand? And then you gotta be careful on. Me personally, I never want to give 100% of myself to anybody.
Well, you got too many people that's dependent on percentages of you.
Yeah.
To give you, and I mean,
and also I say this here: we have to learn how to not let people come and steal our light. We have to be that light. And when I say people steal light, it's like this. It's like you come into my life and you start helping me. You start doing whatever it is that you do. The minute, if you give me all of that light, the minute I say, well, I'm mad at Mika, and I turn that light off, my light on you, because you gave me all your light, you're not shining no more. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? So if you continue to keep your light, regardless of whether I turn off the light, my light on you. If I turn off that light because I'm mad at you, don't want to deal with you because I'm mad at you, you still can go and do whatever it is that you want to do. Some people get caught up into, damn, they mad at me. How can I fix that? I'm my own light. You could be mad at me if you want to. When you turn off the light on
being
me, that's
confident
cool.
in yourself. Yeah,
that's cool. You can turn the light off for me. I'm gonna still be all right because I got my own light. I'm gonna still shine.
And to even break it down further than that, my prayer has always been, God, show your light through me.
Right.
In other words, it ain't even a self-sufficient, it's not even a self-light for me. It's God's light through me that is going to shine. So you'll never be able to turn that light off.
Gotcha.
Ever.
And that makes sense.
Yeah, that has always been my prayer. Like, Lord, it's not me.
Because you notice some people will get down. Some people will get down when somebody, and I just use light as an example. But you turn off that light on me because you mad at me. So now we don't shine together no more. You understand what I'm saying? And then some people get so caught up into that to where it started like affecting them in the next day because you so worried about that person not liking you.
But I think that goes back to what we talked about being validated, about validation and worried about, some people feel like they don't, and self-love and self-love and having the mindset of, I am my own validation.
Right.
You know what I mean? I love myself. Right. So I'm not going to I'm secure in myself, which means that I don't have to be attached to anything to where I feel like I am somebody because I'm already somebody.
But most people, a lot of people.
There are a lot of people, they are.
It's a lot of people feel like that. And I'm guilty.
Yeah.
Feel like you have to be, like, okay, because you feel this certain way about me, I gotta try to fix that.
Yeah,
I gotta try to fix that.
There are a lot of people
you
like
ain't even
that.
Trying to fix it.
Yeah, and I tell people, I tell those who come to me and we have conversations, and those who I love, and they know that I'm gonna be black and white, no gray in between, with whomever. Thank God for my mom who taught me how to be that way. I will share. I tell people, if they feel this way, you can't fix it.
Yeah.
Like you can, if you know who you are, you know who you are.
Yeah.
You love yourself. You're secure in yourself. You know that you haven't. Lay your head down at night and go to sleep knowing that it's not about you.
Right.
It's something internally that those individuals are dealing with that has absolutely nothing to do with you.
Right.
But you are the person that's in that space to where they feel like they can treat you. Because I can remember when I was in elementary school, and I'm pretty sure other people can do this as well, or speak to this as well. You had those friends where I'm not her friend, so you can't be her friend. Girls for sure. Like, I'm not talking to her, so you can't talk to her. If you my friend and you like her and I don't like her, then you can't be my friend.
Wow.
That type of stuff. Even as adults,
that's super petty.
People are doing that. Like, if I'm not talking to her, then you can't talk to her. No, that's not me. If I'm not talking to you, I'm not talking to you because you did something personally to me. And I think that it, like you said, it's real petty or whatever to be able to do that. But that goes with you being secure in yourself and saying, okay, just because your little clique don't don't have nothing to do with me.
If you ain't talking to somebody, that's you. Now I do want to find out. Like, I probably want to, because I'm rocking with you. So let me find out, like, okay, damn, did they what happened,
Right.
But if it's something petty, I don't like her toenails and she got the same hair color or whatever, I'm just saying.
Yeah. But no, if it's, especially if it's business, if you are with a business partner or you're working with business with somebody and there's something that somebody has done to you business wise, of course you need to share that information. Even though you're not sharing it because you want them to make a decision on what they're going to do, but you don't want them to be blindsided by the fact that these things happen in business. And I'll be the first to tell you.
I ain't gonna lie, I would look at you funny.
Yeah.
If you went through if you went through it and then the same thing happened to me from the same person, and you ain't tell me, I'm gonna look at you and be like, why you ain't tell me?
Right. On a personal level, that's something different. But when it's in business, then you definitely have to do that. So so those are some things that we are saying that no more in 2024. And there's so much more that I will say this. I will say that seize the moments that God allows you to just wake up and breathe, and the things that we complain about, the things that we think that are so major, like getting up and going to work, like getting, having all of those different things are still blessings.
Once I realized that life is a gift.
Yeah, for sure.
Once I realized life is a gift, every morning
Yeah.
It's not about even just praying in the morning.
Yeah.
It's about saying thank you, because life is truly, I really understand that life is truly a gift. And we have to take this gift and live this gift one day at a time.
Yeah.
If I notice, again, I tell you, if I start thinking about bills next week, the bills the following week or next month, I start stressing a lot.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But if I just take today and just know that he said, I provide you your daily bread. And knowing that a lot of times I have to bring myself and say, okay, today is what matters.
Yeah.
And enjoy the moments of today.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because yesterday is gone. Tomorrow you don't even much know if you're gonna have.
Right.
The only thing you truly got is today.
And that's why I say, that's one of the things that I'm going to definitely enjoy family time, enjoy the opportunities that God has given me that are intentional. It's not going to be work hard. It's going to be things I love to do. I'm going to travel more this year. I'm going to be in Louisiana more this year. I'm going to be with my family more this year that's here in Houston, because time is, you just never know. Time is of an essence.
Yeah.
It definitely is of an essence.
Yeah.
So y'all. So we got some upcoming events that's taking place before we get off of here. Definitely want to say thank you to Angels Surviving Cancer. I am now a board member of Angels Surviving Cancer.
Come on.
Excited about that, because if anybody knows, I have been doing so much in the cancer arena. And doing my part in giving back and sowing seeds and being an advocate for those who are needing, with my mom and sister going through what they went through last year. I never knew that God was preparing me for what took place on last year. But I will say that because of the things that I've done prior to them having breast cancer on last year, it definitely helped me. Definitely going to give a salute to now my angel, Dr. Jenny Bennett, who I realized maybe about a couple of weeks ago, after her passing, I realized, I said, God is so good, to the point to where he made sure that I was upset that my mom and sister had breast cancer right after each other. But God had a plan that they both needed to have it in order for Dr. Bennett to be here to walk them through the process. Because he knew when she would pass away, and if she was gone, I don't know what I would have did. Even a couple of days ago, I wanted to call her and ask her a question, and realizing that she had passed. But saying all of this to say, God definitely has positioned me for a time as such, in order to be more of an advocate and more of somebody that's involved in the work, in the behind the scenes of what I can do. And also shout out to LaQuentin Jenkins, who has already contributed towards some of these nonprofit organizations that I have been attached to. So definitely want to give a shout out to him. But what am I going to do? I'm gonna be a force. I'm gonna be a force. I'm not gonna take my position lightly, and I'm gonna do whatever it is that I need to do, and bring others along with me that will help in this fight against making sure that we provide resources and be of service to those who are going through the breast cancer journey. So we have a bowling tournament that's taking place on March the 4th, at Bolero in Stafford from 2 to 5. And we are excited for those who want to come and bowl. If you want to get, a team together in order to support, it's one of the fundraisers that we're having, where we are offering scholars $1,000 scholarships. So this is going to help towards the scholarships that will be awarded in the summer. So if you would like to participate, if you'd like to sow a seed, if you'd like to donate, I'm going to put the information in the chat later on today. But we would love to have you, your organization, your friends and family to be able to join us, because I always say you just never know when that seed is going to come back to you by just pouring in and doing something different. So we're excited about that. Any other news you got, Nice?
You know what? Honestly, I'm on, like you said, it's straight about the business, it's straight hustling. I started the True Statement, which is the True Statement t-shirts. I started the shirt line. True Statements, they got something to say, worship and praise. At the end of every statement, it's going to say a statement. This one says, God loves me now and forever. And that's a true statement. And so definitely, if you want to get the shirts, I put the link in the feed.
The comment.
So yeah, I put the link in the comments. Can I click the links for
me?
Okay, so yeah, the link is in the comment. And if you have any issues, I put my number in there too. It's Kenji Johnson is the person. And you see the link. If you want to order shirts, just click that link. You can order different color shirts, different color logo. It's all in on that link. So just use that link. And yeah, I appreciate the support if you do. If anybody's looking to, if anybody got any kind of business and they want to promote their business through a podcast, we have open slots. If you use that number, if you want to do a radio show, use that number. We got podcasting, different styles of podcasting. So this is just one style. So we got 2-seaters, we got couches, we got all of that. So if you want to do a podcast, make sure you holler at us.
Absolutely. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We are definitely back. We will be back on Monday. It's Men Talk Monday on Monday. So you guys make sure that you tune in. We have so much to talk about. We haven't got a chance to speak to the men, but we're really going to have a good conversation. Also, if you could do me a favor, if you can subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Come on.
Mika Diamond Media. If you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate it. It's going to be all of the things that's happening with myself, with events, with interviews, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's going to all be on one place. Yes, you can definitely come on. Well, we're going to talk about all kind of stuff. I'm going to do some motivational things that I'm going to put up there as well. I have some really great news that I can't say yet, but it is coming soon. I'm excited about that. That's going to be really beneficial for a lot of people as well. So you guys, make sure that you have a great weekend. Make sure that you share the information for those who are going to catch this replay. We will see you on Monday. We can't wait for you guys to witness other things that we have in store. Again, Angels Surviving Cancer on March the 24th. Bowling at Bolero in Stafford from 2 to 5. I'll put the link in the chat. And you guys have an amazing weekend. Hey, wait a minute. Happy birthday to my cousin.
Come on, cousin.
Happy birthday to my cousin. Happy belated birthday to my sister Crystal, whose birthday was on last Sunday. Happy belated birthday to one of our longtime supporters. And that's all I'm going to say right now. David Starks, whose birthday was on February the 3rd. And then we are just super excited about what's getting ready to come. So you guys, we're so happy y'all joined us today. Shout out to everybody who is rocking with us on the live. If you were on gmtradio.com, if you're on 90.3 GMT, remember Black History Month. DM me a specific person who you feel that should be honored. Share their information, why they should be honored. Share a picture as well as their social media handles, because I am going to select. You know what? I'm going to let the people select. I'm going to let you guys select who the winner will be for a monetary gift at the end of this month, March 1st. All right, y'all?
And then too, remember this, if y'all got a commercial or anything.
Yes. If you have a commercial or anything, you could definitely contact myself. We would like to add your commercial to our broadcast. You'll be able to connect with so many others. We have over 40,000 in our broadcasting network that we can share, as well as if you want to interview, we definitely have interview slots available as well. All right, y'all, have an amazing weekend. We'll see y'all on Monday, same place, same time, same location, right here on gmtradio.com, 90.3 GMT, or you can catch us on Facebook under Morning Tea Radio Show, Kenji Johnson, or your girl Mika Diamond. Have a great weekend.